Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well, but it's time to talk. So, we all know that K-pop is a competitive industry and not every song that's released is going to get the same amount of love and attention as others. However, that fact isn't going to stop me from being upset about the little attention some of these songs received. Today, I'm going to talk about songs I think were taken for granted. By this, I could mean that the song wasn't as bad as people said it was, or I could mean that the song sort of flopped when it came to views, and then, because that concept didn't work, they took a direction change that I just hated. Obviously, we'll be talking about why I think each song was taken for granted, so we'll worry more about that when we get there, and without further ado, let's get into the video. First, we have Ridin by NCT Dream, and I just think it's sort of criminal that the music video for Ridin has less views in over a year than Hot Sauce got in 2 weeks. No hate to Hot Sauce, but personally I like Ridin so much more, and the little amount of attention it got in comparison to Hot Sauce is bewildering to say the least, because Ridin seems like a song that the general public would like more. Obviously, over 60 million views is still really good, and I'm glad the group is growing. I just wish Ridin was a bigger leap than it already was. Next up is Umpah by Red Velvet. For a group that is really well known for their summer songs, it genuinely doesn't make sense that Umpah got so little international attention compared to its sister songs Red Flavor and Power Up. I understand why people like Red Flavor and Power Up, but what I don't get is why Umpah didn't get that same love. Nothing in the song seems off-putting enough to warrant a lot of people calling this Red Velvet's weakest title track, but somehow that's the case. Personally, Umpah is my favorite Red Velvet summer song because of the amazing vocals, and I wish this song was better received internationally. Let's bump it up! Now let's talk about Why Not by Loona, and personally, I'm guilty of taking this one for granted too. Why Not was cute for a little bit, but I moved on from the era in general pretty quickly. But now, after waiting over half a year for new music, I wish I savored Why Not era a little bit more because us orbits are in a drought. We need new music. Moving on. GBTB by Verivery was by no means my favorite title track by them, but I miss this era because having only one B-side for Getaway is so disappointing. And that's literally it. I'm glad Getaway did so well, but hopefully in the next era we can get more than 2 songs. Naughty Boy is genuinely Pentagon's best song, but it got overshadowed by the Dawn and Hyuna situation, which is just so sad. Shine was Pentagon's first hit, and almost none of the traction that it got continued into Naughty Boy. Thankfully, Pentagon is on an upward slope right now, and it looks like their popularity is only going to rise in the future, but it's a shame that it took them so long to regain their fanbase. After Dawn left, Pentagon released their best songs, and it's a shame they didn't get as much attention as they could have. As a More and More enthusiast who think I Can't Stop Me is kinda meh, I definitely think More and More is taken for granted. Having their best B-sides and choreography ever, this era is genuinely perfect in my book. Not to mention it having my favorite title track. For people who called More and More annoying, literally every Twice title track ever has been called annoying. Not that I agree, but still. Personally, I would say that More and More is one of their most digestible title tracks, especially for newer fans, since it lacks that nasal quality that a lot of people don't like about their other songs. Basically, More and More is their best title track. In all honesty, all of these songs got millions and millions of views, so none of them were really overlooked or anything. My opinions were just based in comparison to each group's other title tracks and eras. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I upload literally daily, so there's never going to be a lack of content, and I hope to see you again soon. See ya!